MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs.
Well, love the day games here.
Taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. He'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Pete Crow Armstrong leading things off and takes the strike. The 0-1. That one missed.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2. That's in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. Full count back.
Full count.
Good job to fight that one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Liner up the middle of the base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
But when you see that many pitches in it at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Ball one to the right fielder.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Outside low. Now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
Kim to second. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Josh Naylor. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is the next. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Betts gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Sliced hard, but foul. Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Batting second.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis Ariz.
Strike on the inside corner. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And 1-1. Started to swing, held up. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense. Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setting
to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Game 5 of the NLCS.
Left
So
fielder,
now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ. Yamamoto back to work. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Swings through that.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run, but it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Schumann makes the grab, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth,
Here's
second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Out to short. Betts whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Busch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
That fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Oh, that's it.
Pitch misses inside. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Cubs are down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar
Hernandez.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's downed away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Ballesteros under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Will Smith to the plate.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well. That's what caused him to pop it up. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing. Later on in the game, that may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 1-1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Zone gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. And saw the break early coming from the other side.
Naylor over to Swanson. He turns it. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on down to the top of the third. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ballesteros with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall, but foul.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That just misses. Full count, 3-2.
Count is full.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
You got a full count.
Fly ball to right. Pajes. Calls it in, 2 away. So up now for
Batting
Chicago.
ninth, third baseman,
Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Shaw goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2023. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Third out. That ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Center fielder, Charlie Edmonds.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
That missed. That's the ball.
It's a leadoff walk,
take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next for L.A., Tae-Sung Kim.
1-0.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Edmonds on at first, nobody out. And that's fouled off. Step off throw to first.
Hey, he's in there.
Edmonds dives back in safely. The other way, and that's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one down the line, and foul ball. First and second go out here in Game 5 of the NLCS. In the dirt,
1-2.
and the count 1-2. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. One away.
Now batting.
Here's
Shortstop.
Mookie now.
Mookie.
Put down on
Back.
strikes his first time through. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. Get the jog around the bases. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Swanson over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide to second base, but it was neutral. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-6.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. That's long gone. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in this series. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous with the dish right now. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall there. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Hernandez stands in the 2 away as he takes a ball. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover.
Over to first, and Hernandez is out. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. strike one.
This is a very important inning. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That gets by him. So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through that one for strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses. 2-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
Got a full count.
Next offering misses down and away. Pro Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting,
we've seen this
baseman,
recipe
Josh
cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those 2.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith.
That's
that one
down.
is
That's
downstairs.
a ball.
Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In there at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
Now
Here
pitching
comes
for
the new one for the
Chicago,
Cubs, Cody
number
Posey.
38.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
Ball, that's outside.
First pitch misses. No outs. Runner on second. That's the third. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Tommy
My
Edman.
goodness singing. That was a great diving stop, and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. This guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
0-1 down. They got a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. That's the inning. So welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Torres.
Yamamoto back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
2-2.
Outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung on, popped up left side. Betts makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in Game 5 of the NLCS. And it's even up.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
There you go.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's the strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Game 5 of the
Leading
NLCS.
off for the Dodgers.
And at the plate for the Dodgers,
baseman, Max Schumann.
That's outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Down. Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Betts in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Nobody out. Runner at first. Almost got him.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Nice job stuff right there. Gets the out, great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
And up next for Los Angeles, Luis Arias. This one lifted in the air, left field. Coming on his half. He's there to make the catch. Yeah, there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and that is strike one. To third, Shaw. And that is the inning. One left for L.A., but they're in front 4-0. Top six.
Leading off
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
Talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next offering upstairs.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. I can see it really well at eye level. I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. And they'll do it again.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-2.
Chop left side. Bats up with it. Rolls across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Will hit next. He's 2 for 2. And that's in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. He's going to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. On the ground to third. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First offering a fastball for a strike. Hernandez measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he's a former home run derby champ.
One, two.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Strike two. 0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Inside, almost got it. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a foul ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
That's in there. Strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Grove warming up as well. And there's a ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty. Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the late stages of Game 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really nothing they've seen control there.
Left fielder,
Catcher on the same page.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Lucas Sims.
Number 40.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two outs, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. Both 2 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
No strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses
2-1.
there. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the NLCS. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Good take by Torres. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's the third out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. And strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And K is his third of the game. And next for LA.
Now batting, second baseman,
1 for 2.
Hassan Kill.
And first offering is fouled off. And he lays down a bunt. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Just
That's
misses.
it. That's the ball.
And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Torres handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that one roll.
Third baseman, Max
2 down,
Schumann.
base is empty. Max Schumann steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And
That's the
ball 1.
ball.
2 outs, base
1 ball,
is
1
empty.
strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And that
2 and
skips
2.
in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bo Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Dodgers.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
29.
Michael Grove.
Michael Grove.
Now to be the Cubs DH, Michael Busch. Center field. Edman squeezes it. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one
Now
back,
batting,
no doubt.
catcher,
Next to
Moises
hit, Moises
Ballesteros.
Ballesteros. the swing, and that is strike one.
Oh,
Dodgers bullpen with some action. Dustin May up and loosening in the pen. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, you get stability from all of their performances.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. And they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, Kim. That's out number 3. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 4-1.
Pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound
Number
as we roll
49.
into the bottom of the 8th. Tyson
Miller.
Miller.
They know that he can get
Leading
a
off for the
right-hander out,
Dodgers.
but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Betts takes
That's
low.
low. That's a ball.
And Mookie takes. Swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Sends it across the first, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis
And
Arias.
at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Arias. Inside.
Nope, that's it.
And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Les Ambrose getting loose out there. That's inside.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that missed.
Popped up left side. Swanson pulls it down. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball. That's high.
The 1-1 is fouled off. stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Waits at the bender for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're on to the 9th now in Game 5. Back
for the
now,
Dodgers.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott. He has a
Tanner
great slider with
Scott.
tons of movement. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that's in for a strike.
No need to off with that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Goes down looking.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ballgame. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Line drive. Pulls that one down. And there are 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
Pitches 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
1 out left for the Cubs. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Scott, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Half lays off.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous
Now
fight from
batting
him.
second baseman.
I know he's got the dugout
Torres.
fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here is Gleyber Torres. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Missed with a
1 and 1.
changeup. 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Happ on his way to third. The throw in. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
That's the ball.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. The bases all loaded up. And now the catcher comes up to him. Moises Ballesteros. So they're all loaded up. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take Game 5 here at home and jump ahead with a 3-2 series lead. So Singy. From the home of the Mariners since 1990.